Hello, everybody. My name is Pavan Badllani, and welcome to this very special Help Talk series on prioritizing personal relationships over work life. Firstly, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for being here today, for watching this particular video, because today you're going to get a lot of interesting ideas on how you can take charge of your personal life, your personal relationships over your work life, and how you can create a healthy work life balance. Now, I would like to share something about myself as to who I am, what do I do before I go ahead with this particular session. I'm a motivational speaker, an author of 40 books, an international NLP practitioner, and an international graphology expert. I have been in this space for the past 11 years now, worked with 10,000 people all over the world. A couple of clients that I've worked with is India TV, Mumbai Monorail, the Times of India, Ernst& Young, Ogilvy, the Road Track Club, Deloitte. My work has been featured in Your Story, Entrepreneur India. I have a television show as well for handwriting and signature analysis, which airs on Airtel Digital TV. My work has been featured in the in-flight magazine of Air India in Shubh Yatra as well. And my television show airs on Amazon Fire Stick as well. Here's a small glimpse of the training sessions and programs that I conduct on personal development and handwriting and signature analysis. Now, who is this particular training for? Who is this particular session for? It's for parents, executives, business owners, entrepreneurs, trainers, coaches, experts, HR professionals, consultants, students, millennials, basically anybody who is struggling for a proper work-life balance. Okay, this is primarily for each and every single one of us. Now, over the next 5 days, what are we going to learn? All right. Day number one, we will learn about why your work stress is making you so miserable. Day number two, how your professional success is meaningless without personal relationships. Day number three, what you don't know about your hustle that is eventually going to kill you. Day number four, breaking 3 myths about working long hours over other activities. Day number five, the cost of missing out on mental health, family relationships, and having fun. And day number six is how your personal relationships can help you grow in your life. So let's begin with this series. Let's begin with day number one, why your work stress is making you miserable. So I'm going to share some statistics. I'm going to share some ideas with you, and I'm going to keep giving you more clarity as we go along the way. So now, what are some major stress points? 84% people felt more stress and anxiety at work this year than before. As you know, that the pandemic is going on right now since the past 2 years. Even with the situation of work from home, people are getting stressed out more than usual. 93% are saying that their mental health issues at work negatively affect their home life as well. They are not able to maintain a healthy relationship with their personal relationships because of their work life. 34% people say lack of work life separation contributes to more work stress. 92% would prefer to talk to a robot over their manager about stress at work. Imagine we are ready to communicate with artificial intelligence or robots much more than actually having human interaction. That's how messed up it is right now. 32% people feel the burnout from overworking themselves, from working long hours. 41% individuals cite lack of separation between work and personal life as impacting their well-being. When there is no boundary at all, it is going to impact your complete well-being. 95% believe companies should be doing much more to support mental health of workforce. Many times what tends to happen is that when you're working in a proper corporate structure as well, this is not for all companies, but even for a few companies, that since a lot of work is going on a regular basis, nobody actually is stopping and checking on the mental health of the staff. Nobody is actually going ahead and asking the employees how are they doing, how are they feeling, are they going through any kind of issues at this particular stage. So it depends from an organization to organization how they are functioning, how they are treating their employees. But if 95% employees are feeling this, something is definitely wrong with our working structure, and we need to find healthier ways to create a proper work-life balance. Now, what are the effects of stress on our health? Let me share some more statistics with you. Now, as per India story, when we talk about hypertension, when we talk about blood pressure, 33 to 40% are afflicted with hypertension when working in urban areas. 12 to 17% afflicted with hypertension in rural areas of India. You can see that people who are working in urban areas are more susceptible, are more likely to get diagnosed with hypertension than someone working in rural areas. 23.5% of them are men and 22.6 are women. Over 25 years of age suffer from hypertension. So at such a young age, if people are suffering from hypertension, they are working for long hours on a continuous basis, there is no boundary between their personal life and their work life. You can sense that something is definitely wrong. Even on a global average, 29.2% men suffer from hypertension and 24.8% women suffer from hypertension. Now, even apart from that, stress in general is the root cause of a lot of diseases. Okay, let me read this out to you so that we understand the gravity of this. Okay, when it comes to free radical oxidative stress, it can affect our eyes, heart, skin, kidney, joints, lung, brain, immune system, blood vessels, and multi organs. So when we talk about eyes, macular degeneration, retinal degeneration, cataracts, multi-organ, diabetes, aging, chronic fatigue, blood vessels, uh, restenosis, atherosclerosis, and endothelial dysfunction, hypertension. Okay, when we talk about the immune system, okay, chronic inflammation, autoimmune disorders, lupus, IBD, MS, cancer, brain related issues, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, OCD, ADHD, autism, migraine, stroke, trauma, cancer, lungs, asthma, COPD, allergies, ARDS, cancer, again, joints, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, psoriasis. When we talk about kidneys, chronic kidney diseases, renal graft, nephritis, skin related issues, the most common skin related issues, skin aging, sunburn, psoriasis, dermatitis, melanoma. So you can see that the number of issues, just because of so much of stress in our lives, because of overworking ourselves, because of not having a boundary between our personal life and our work life, how it can damage us. Okay, now as we go ahead, let's understand what are the common workplace stressors. Firstly, it is interpersonal conflict. Secondly, disorganization. Third, multitasking, physical discomfort. So basically, if you do not have a good relationship with your fellow colleagues or with your superiors, you will feel stressed. If you are not able to organize your tasks in a correct manner, if you're not able to complete your tasks on time, you will feel more stressed. When you're doing too many things at the same time, there's a lot of multitasking, again there's more stress. And plus, because of that, when you feel pain in your body, joint pain, back pain, you will feel even more stress. So these are common workplace stressors. Now, when we talk about work stress, right, and when we also forget our personal relationships, what our life should be like, when we should give ourselves a break, when we should give ourselves more time, when we should give our family more time. And we tend to prioritize work so very much. What is the kind of pain that it can cause? Okay, so because of work stress, the kind of behaviors that we have, psychological indicators, mental illnesses, other unknown mechanisms. So what are the kind of behaviors which are there? Poor quality meals, smoking, too much coffee, no physical exercise. Okay, then physiological indicators, changes in appetite patterns, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, weak immune system, high blood sugar, high cortisol, mental illnesses, anxiety, depression. Other unknown mechanisms are obesity, atherosclerosis, metabolic syndrome, diabetes, arrhythmias, stroke, myocardial infarction. Now, the idea that I want to share with you here, this is my own insight, these are my own thoughts which I'm sharing with you, is that the reason why our work stress makes us so miserable, because we are not able to have any kind of mental clarity or focus in our day-to-day lives. And this ends up making this ends up making us more susceptible to falling ill more easily than usual as well. Our entire energy is consumed by being busy and working on a continuous basis without any pause or time for relaxation, or without even interacting with our family or friends. Stress is the root cause of all diseases, mental or physical, and the number one cause of anxiety and depression as well, which, when prolonged, can lead to life threatening diseases. Because we tend to have this notion that if we are busy in our work and working hard, it is a huge achievement, which isn't necessarily true. And that is one of the biggest traps that we are putting ourselves into on an everyday basis. And one important idea that I just, you know, wanted to share with you all is that we tend to get into this space of, you know, having this form of guilt in our lives. Okay, we feel so guilty for not being productive as well, which makes us even more stressed. And then we are not able to, give our time, our energy, our efforts, our love, our affection to our family, to our friends. It will just take you far and far and far away from them if you're just going to involve yourselves in your work, and if you're not going to create a healthy work life balance. Now, how do you reduce work related stress? All right. Firstly, staying organized. Having a tidy and organized desk will help you to reduce stress, as you will feel a sense of control. Managing your time. Starting your day by creating a to do list and tasks, but don't schedule any unrealistic amounts. Let's say that you can take up only 10 tasks a day, don't put up 20. It's not necessary at all. Have a healthy diet, eating whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein may reduce your stress. Being active, very, very important. Involving exercise into your commute to work, if you can, it could help you feel less stressed and more energized as well. Take a time out. Okay, practice some yoga, meditate, or listen to some music. If you take time to step back from the problem, it will help you to clear your head as well. Having a positive attitude, something which is very, very critical, very crucial. Maintaining a positive attitude by replacing any negative thoughts with positive ones. More importantly, getting enough sleep as well. It's important to get around 8 hours of sleep every night. When you are stressed, your body needs additional sleep. Last but not the least is to talk to someone. It's important to talk about how you are feeling, whether that's to friends, family, or a professional. And when you give time to yourself, and you give time to your friends, give time to your family, apart from your work life, that is what is going to help you create a healthy work life balance. So, thank you so much for listening to me, for being with this part one of the series of Help Talks on prioritizing personal relationships over work life. I will see you in the next session. Thank you so very much.
Help Talks are daily health related talks held at Health Education Library for People, Mumbai, India. For more information, visit www.healthlibrary.com. Subscribe to Help Talks channel. Be better informed about your health.